I just want to refer to what is often said among Africa and also among my culture. It is said that the voice of man is the voice of God. We could actually take that piece and expand on it, but maybe not today. My curiosity is that can we really prove that there is this? Okay, let's take the Christian religion, the Christianity in this case, because that is where we have the representation. We have this European style of a man who is sitting in the upstairs of heaven, overlooking everything. Is it really the way it is? And in that religion, Christianity, we understand that there is this universe. Of course, men now do not yet have the possibility of able to study far enough to understand that we don't actually have universe, we have multiverse. There are different type of universes like the one we have today. So at that time, their understanding was that there is universe. Therefore, the God of the universe that created the universe. Now that we know that we have multiverse, that is not only universe, we have multiple universes, that God will quickly upgrade his status. That is not only the God of universe anymore, but is the God of the multiverse. I want you to expand on that, please.
Thank you. This reminds me of a black man who lived in Greece before even Christ was born. And his name was Ethiop, Ethiop, out of which we have got Ethiopian, Ethiopia, and all that. It was he who told them the story of the elephant and the blind man, and how the blind man had been wondering about the elephant, how big he was, how this, that. And so they were taken to go and see the elephant. And these 12 blind men described the elephant differently according to how and where they were standing, how they touched the elephant. Because they were blind, they didn't know. So we are all grouping in the dark. I'm glad about your concept of multiverse, and I'm likening it to the elephant and the blind man, which Ethiop, which Europeans finally changed it to Aesop, Aesop, instead of Ethiop. When I was a teacher in the United States, I started teaching from the university, and I taught in 3 universities. But always I talk of one. And what I learned brought me down to my being, myself, for teaching at universities. And I went down to teach from high school, junior high school, elementary school, kindergarten, and all that. It was there that I got in love with Aesop stories for children. you know. So I'm just saying all these to show that, like you said, it is our experiences which make us talk about things. You know, it may be there are many universes, we can only speculate. But I take Aesop's story of the elephant and the blind man. We human beings are blind. We are blind in a sense that we don't know everything. But as we evolve, we create many things. We've been created and we've been evolving. Our minds are evolving. Our tastes are evolving. The way we do things, we are learning it in a different way. There are many minds, good or bad, but they are all part of creation. And to me, creation can take several differences, and it depends upon how you see it. Like the blind man who thought that, oh, the elephant was this. They had 12 different kinds of experience, and they described the elephant 12 different ways. That's it.
Thank you so much. That's very important. Very, very interesting. Now, if we were to say, draw out three key lessons to be learned from your book, or three messages that you would like to point out from your book about the Zima of Ghana, culture, of course, what would that be?
It will be the three concepts with God, human being, and society. If God created human being too created society.
All right, that's great. So, what would be your final message here to terminate the conversation? Because really, have been rich here and full of information.
Well, I would say that you said it all. We are always learning, through our cultures. We are making things easy for ourselves. New ideas are being born, but I would say that there are no new ideas. There is always what is there for the human being to explore. And that's what the Nzima attempts to do. Explore the world, the universe of mind, the universe of culture, and then come out with new ideas. Today, we know we can breathe, but the air that we breathe has something that gives us life, and it's called oxygen. It took us several years to come to this knowledge. Today, we know you can speed up with the aeroplane and go as far as 500 miles an hour. But the jet, now they have been able to produce jets that can go as far as 10,000 miles per hour. Isn't it amazing?
Absolutely.
So we are still searching. We are still getting new ideas. We are still experimenting, and that with science and technology, some of us human beings think there is no God. There is only man, or there is only human being, and it's ridiculous for those who say that there is no God, only man or human being with his or her experiences, her mind, his mind, combined, they create wonderful things that magicians are just, part of. That's all.
Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate the time and also the sharing. A lot here to learn. Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome.